Hello, my fellow Cancers. Welcome. I'm Ivy Rivera, psychic medium, and I'm giving you your monthly horoscope for September 2019. Cancer, let's see what's going on with you. I have a few key days popping out here, and I'm really just going to stick to those. There's a lot to say just about even those days. So starting with the 3rd of the month, I'm seeing you feeling a little bit derailed, a little bit distracted, a little bit like you were going along, plugging along. Everything was feeling good. Everything seemed to be going in the right direction. It's almost like the calm before the storm. And all of a sudden, it's as though, the chain came off of your bicycle and you're sitting there trying to figure out how to fix it and you can't. If you start to get a little bit frustrated with some of the blocks and obstacles that surface on the 3rd, I'm hearing don't cry over spilled milk. It's very, very minor. These setbacks are really more of an illusion than anything else. And once this is cleared out as an obstacle before you, you're going to have an opportunity to get up very quickly and pick up where you left off. The thing is, if you're all tied up in your emotional state and feeling down about it, that could prevent you from moving at the speed that you really need to be moving. Now, I do feel like you need to be quick about picking back up, because on the 5th through the 7th, we have big opportunities coming up for you. Now, some of these seem to be having to do with growth in general, growth with your money, growth in your work, your career, but some of it also has to do with you being seen. So if you've put yourself in a position where you're teaching, you speak, you're in leadership, anything like that, you may very well have been heard, and you could be offered more opportunity in that regard. But for others, you have to forgive me, it's allergy season for me, I'm a mess. So for others, I'm really feeling like it has more to do with like you're in business, and while you're in business, you may have been interested in bringing in a certain kind of client or sealing a deal with someone else who has a lot of pull, a lot to offer, a particular program, something like this, and you could see that the merging would be good for your business. I also see this person or this system, this coming through as an opportunity for you, them inviting you, okay, saying that they want what you have. So regardless, you're being seen, and there's growth there in a lot of different ways. Growth opportunities anyways, okay, if you're mindful and you take them. So be alert and don't let the very beginning of the month hold you back. On the 8th, I'm hearing so many of you peaking with your mediumistic abilities. You may be having prophetic dreams. You may be having visit dreams. You may be getting a lot of ringing in your ears and then feeling that spirit is putting thoughts in your head. Don't forget that's called clairaudient ability, and everybody has it to a different degree. A ton of mediumship advancement going on with you. It is a time for you to be receiving instruction. I would not be surprised if you're receiving downloads during that time. Don't be annoyed too much if you're getting a weird vibrating where your 3rd eye is, at your crown chakra, or in your energy field in general. So as this information, this direction is coming into you, you are going to be required to look up a lot of symbols that are popping up or numbers around you. Figure out what exactly spirit is telling you, what your higher mind is directing you to do. For many of you, I'm hearing write the book. And also set the boundaries. So you could find some of you are being tested in the area of boundary setting with your circumstances, with your work, with your relationships. And in order for you to move up, move forward, advance in other areas of your life, you're going to have to set boundaries at this time. For those of you who are writing a book, teaching, giving out information, whatever it is, any type of publishing, this would be a great time for you to launch that, get it published, start writing it, whatever it is. the 15th to the 16th, I'm hearing a ton about romance, and it feels really warm to me. I love those romantic connections that are innocent, that feel like they've always been there. This is a sign of soulmate connection, of past life connection. And it's really there on those days. For some of you, you're meeting someone for the first time. For some of you, I feel like you're, I want to say stay on the dating sites. Even if, I'm hearing with a lot of you, you're like done. You've had enough. You're so over it. And I feel like don't shut that down yet. Okay, or restart it, or relaunch it, or like just put the app back up, put up a new profile pic, like do something different with it. For others, what I'm hearing is that you may actually find yourself needing to spend a bit of time with someone who's already been there that you were overlooking. So I would maybe pick up on that offer, all right? Or even if it's a friend that you've just been like, not really so much in that way, just give it an opportunity. See it from a different perspective. It'll feel really good. And there might be more there. Sometimes these relationships take time to develop, okay? It's not always straight away. For some of you, I really feel like it's more of a romance with yourself, and I think that's great, okay? If you need to just take time away and just really give yourself the love and attention that you're deserving of. I see some of you like doing your hair, shopping, going to the spa, whatever it is, just being totally, utterly in love with yourself. I think it's great. The 26th is coming through as a very emotional time. And for a lot of Cancers, you know, we hold this ability in because it's not always safe to be putting out all the time, but this is a day where it's just going to be exploding out of you. People may be coming to you needing the healing that you can offer. So I see you being maternal or paternal. I see you being emotional, not in the personal sense of you feeling a lot of emotion, but you being emotionally connected to others in an empathic, empowering, healing, directional way. And you really do need to take the time to give it out on that day. Do not be guarded, okay? This is also a day for you to get blessings tenfold back for the healing that you're giving, which I would not always recommend. On the 27th, I'm hearing that you're going to need to do more with boundary setting. If there's an area or a couple different areas, especially in love, where you've been slacking on this, you are out of time. I feel a strong paternal, watchful eye over you. This could be grandfathers, fathers, possibly even your protector guides. A lot of paternal energy watching out over you, looking very serious, very stern, very fed up. That in some areas you have chosen to be immature. You have not set proper boundaries, and they're giving you that final push to officially cut it out and grow up. It needs to be done. You cannot keep treading water and then being the victim because you're not setting boundaries where they were needed. For many of you, like I said, I feel like this does have to do with the love partnership. But for many of you, I'm feeling like this has to do with a boss or a coworker, something in your work environment. And for quite a few of you, this has to do with you and the way that you relate to your family members. You can't always be the kid. I am also hearing that big opportunities can come if you do this work within the next 2 to 3 months, and you need to be ready for it. Okay, Cancers. This looks great, okay? It looks very romantic, and it looks like you have a lot of opportunity here to progress forward if you are willing to do the work. And I see you being, I want to say seen, appreciated, being heard more, giving healing where it really counts, and being able to reap a lot of benefits down the road in the next few months from the things that you choose to do this month. So be mindful. Hope to see you for my Ask a Medium show. I do this on Facebook and Instagram live. I take your personal questions and I give your weekly horoscope. So those will be going up before your October horoscopes. The next live show I have is on September 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern at Ivy Angela Rivera, and we will be launching on that day our YouTube live channel also. Hope to have you guys. Thanks so much.